Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and we're back with Brian Spath talking about his new St. Louis-based web series and Kickstarter campaign, Comic Geeks, for you, the comic geek, and all your friends.
Right, exactly.
But you know, there's a lot of you out there.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
there's a lot of people that love comics and comic books, and adults who started as kids.
Right. No, I was surprised that in March there was the Wizard World comic book convention at the America Center downtown, and they, were roughly anticipating maybe 25,000 people to attend, and they blew past that, and it was somewhere around 38,000 overall. And then for the first time, especially in a long time for a convention of that size and that nature to be in St. Louis, I think it really kind of showed what sort of community there is now and how that culture has really kind of impacted people's lives and how excited they are about it.
It's amazing. It's like an underworld.
Yeah, certainly.
So it's really cool that you're developing this this web series, and we've been talking about all the work. It's been so far a 3-year project, and you've got a pilot done, but getting ready to develop the entire first season. And I think it's really interesting for people to understand all the different things. You're not just, a web series sounds easy. I mean, if you don't know what you're talking about, it sounds like you could film it in your kitchen or your living room and just stick it out on YouTube, and it doesn't cost a penny, basically. But that's not necessarily true.
That's not, I mean, it can be true, depending on the tact and I guess the path that you want to take with it. But for us, especially for my background, studying film and TV production in school, as well as my co-producer Adam, and then all of us being interested in video and TV and film production in general, we wanted to produce something that people would actually be able to look at and be like, wow, that is actually really well done.
High quality.
Yeah, and especially I think coming from the web series standpoint, where people see a lot of things that are just like, I have a camera and I'll shoot my friends and we'll produce some episodes and that's it. We wanted to take the tack where like you watch this and you're like, I can't, this is something I would actually see on TV. The production quality is strong, the comedy content is great, and it's something that I want to see more of. So hopefully that's the reaction that a lot of people are having.
And it's interesting you mentioned your film and TV background. So you have a degree from Lindenwood University here, and it's a great school. A lot of production people are coming out of that program right now. And it's interesting that you've been able to kind of wed your two favorite things, film and TV production and comic heroes and comic books, and to find a way to create your passions into something that you can share with others.
Yeah, certainly. I think I've been very fortunate in that regard, especially like what my degree has been able to do for me career-wise, where I work at Cinema St. Louis now, so it's movies all the time, and then just as a hobby, enjoying comic books, and then sort of having the inspiration a couple of years ago to be like, well, if I want to do a video project and I want to do something that's fun and something that I know and something that I care about, then this is it. This is perfectly it. And
it seems like people in St. Louis who are really have the same interests as you and would love to see a web series coming out of this town on their favorite subject, Comic Geeks, would want to get behind your campaign.
Yeah, hopefully so. I think Star Clipper in the Loop has really been very supportive of us and has done a lot for us to help raise the awareness of people in St. Louis who frequent their store or just interested in comics in general, putting our web series out there, which is they don't have to do, but at the same time they're kind of they're fond of it and they enjoy it and want to see it prosper.
Well, and you're employing local people,
right?
And actors and production people and musicians and the whole bit.
Yeah, it's been great. We have animators, musicians, different producers. I've frequented STLauditions.com several times looking for cast. So it's been great to involve the St. Louis filmmaking community in that fashion to make this project come to life.
And webisodes, web series is really the wave of the future, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think for the most part, I think you're going to see if it's not strictly where people are going to find content or to watch shows, that's where TV people are going to go, TV producers are going to go to find sort of the next big thing. And hope, fingers crossed, I guess, for us. But at the same time, that's where people go and try to find talent and find stories and find creative individuals.
And a lot of the television shows are getting their start on the web. And like you're saying, so it's a great way to start, but it may end up being the end-all be-all too.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, certainly. I think it just, especially in our pilot episode's 30 minutes, but our other episodes will be 5 to 10 minutes. So it's small doses that people can kind of latch onto.
And that's
quickly.
Perfect for sharing on social media. We're finding even here that it's the shorter episodes are easy to share and send to friends.
Yeah. So not quite a viral video, but still something that you can find episodic nature that you'll find enjoyable.
Exactly. Okay, so Kickstarter.com, Comic Geeks.
Right.
1 week left.
Yep.
Let's get the word out. Get St. Louis
you.
behind this this great new web series coming out of our town. So we'll be right back with more STL TV Live. But first, let's take a look at today's featured hot job, brought to you by Slate and Missouri Workforce Development.